My name is Greg Coleman, and I am the Executive Business Manager here at Magnet. During grad school and immediately after, I expected to go into conflict journalism. So I was expecting to go into Afghanistan to report on the US military withdrawal there. Turns out it is very difficult to get a job in war correspondence. So I shifted my perspective to like, you know what, that would be really cool, but these are still skills that I want to use. And even if I can't use them in like that specific capacity, the reason why I chose to go into journalism and wanted to go into conflict journalism was because I think that stories objectively matter. And so when those jobs were exponentially out of my grasp, it was, what do I think I can do to tell stories that matter? And then Magnet pops up with that being their tagline, telling stories that matter. And so it kind of went from telling stories that matter in terms of like the geopolitical impacts of people's lives to telling stories that matter so that you can, once more our tagline, make the world a more just and empathetic place. And so I think I didn't initially plan on coming into this, but I think that kind of my interest journalistically and from a storytelling perspective very much aligned with Magnets. And so it felt like a pretty perfect fit. When it comes to the Magnet community, I love working with the team. Whenever anyone has asked me what my number one thing about Magnet is, it's that the people who I work with at Magnet are very possibly the most talented and skilled people I have ever worked with in my life. And so I constantly have just so much to learn. And I think that any environment where you are able to learn literally every day is a good environment, but it also helps when the people who you are learning from are awesome people to be around. If I could describe Magnet in one word, I think it would be collaborative. If we didn't collaborate the way that we do, there are huge knowledge gaps that would have never been filled. And because of that collaboration, I feel extremely confident in my role here, but more broadly in my position in this industry.